We are back here on the channel once again. We're going to do something brand new here. We've got some NHL 20 content for you now. This game's been out for, well, officially it's been out since Friday, but if you're like me and you got the deluxe edition, then it will have been out for about a week at this point. Right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to do a franchise mode series on here. I think I tried to be a pro series on the NHL 19 last year. Didn't quite go the way I wanted. I mean, the one thing I don't understand about that be a pro mode is that even with the simming penalty turned off, it still penalizes you for simming games. I mean, like, what the heck? So, yes, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go into franchise mode. Okay. So, here we go. We'll start our new franchise mode here. Let's start a new franchise mode. And let's see. And here are the choices. Start in the preseason and play your way through your franchise career. 32-team expansion draft with default roster, or 32-team expansion draft with custom rosters. Well, we don't have any custom rosters right now. And since Seattle's not coming into the league for a couple more years, I think it would only make sense if we did the classic, the current 31-team setup. And let's see. So now we gotta enter our GM name. Let's see, what am I gonna name the GM here? Alright, well, since I'm a Pokemon fan, we're gonna call him Pikachu. That's right. Pikachu from the world of Pokemon is gonna be the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It should be fun. Alright. And yes, I pretty much just said right there what team we're going to be for franchise mode. It is, of course, going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs. No surprise to anybody since I do live, of course, in Toronto. Let's see, division realignment. Well, it's nice that we can realign these divisions, but I don't think we are going to do that. I think we are going to keep everything as is. So the Met with Carolina, Columbus, New Jersey, Islanders, the Rangers, the Flyers, Penguins, and Capitals, Atlantic with Boston, Buffalo, Detroit, Florida, Montreal, Ottawa, Tampa Bay, and Toronto in the East. And then, of course, the Western Conference teams can be where they are. Alright, owner mode. Enables features such as budgets, revenue relocation, owner goals, GM firing promotions, and more. Alright, for this, now for my offline, for my off-camera franchise mode, I have the owner mode turned on, I believe. We're going to turn that off here. And let's see, fantasy draft, we're not going to do that. Salary cap, we of course are going to turn that on. GM fire, your success is judged by the team owner and you can be fired accordingly. Alright, you know what? We'll turn, oh, that's automatically turned off. Okay, probably because I have owner mode turned off. Alright, CPU traits. This will allow you to set if you would like to have CPU traits on. We will have that on. Player morale. This thing lets you manage your players' morale and team chemistry. That's going to be on. Fog of war. We're going to turn that off. Head coach edits lines. Let's see. Do I want that on? No, I think we'll have that turned off. Auto owner mode, that's off. Accept relocation is off. Auto sign free agents. This determines whether or not the CPU automatically handles free agent signings for the user team. Well, of course, I like to sign my own free agents, so that's going to be off. Auto coach management. This I want the CPU hire and fire head coaches for the user team. I think I will leave that off, and let's go ahead. And let's see. Settings. Let's go to settings here. Alright. So, quick settings, game style, rules custom, injuries are going to be off period length. We'll put that at 5 minutes. authentic app penalties on. Auto free agents off. Auto save on. Yep. Franchise mode length. Well, I'll keep it at the max, but we're probably not going to go that far. CPU traits are on. Difficulty, we'll leave that at semi-pro. Why not? Since we're mostly going to be simming. But, salary cap will be on. Trait difficulty, we'll put that there. Waivers will be on. Relocation off. Fog of War off. And... Alright, auto scouting, both, put that both, and auto coach management is off, okay, so there we go, and, okay, no, I was just there, advanced settings, head coach edits lines, no, fully healed, let's see. Auto rotate goalies on. Sim engine scoring. Okay, this is new. This setting, I think, this setting controls frequency goals while simming. That's the high, more goals are likely to occur while simming. So if I put it to high, I think that means there'll be more goals, assists, and goalies are going to get screwed over. But if I put it on low, then the goalies will have a much easier time, but the snipers won't. So I think we'll leave that at medium. That way we have a nice realistic balance there. Playoff series length, authentic. Okay. All of this. Oh, trade offer notifications. Okay. Head coach fired pop-up. When on the thing, inform these head coach has been fired during the season. Okay. Perfect. And morale meetings, those will be on. Retired jerseys on. And blockbuster trade alerts on. Alright, so I like how they inform me now when the CPU makes a trade. How it'll pop up there and I don't have to dig deep somewhere to find that. Let me see. Penalties. Alright, AI learning. We're not going to worry about that for right now. I do want to change the period, so yeah, there we go, 5 minutes. Where is the thing to adjust the penalty timing? Is it under gameplay sliders? Is it under penalties or something like that? Oh, no, that just adjusts the frequency of the penalties. Alright, never mind. I'm sure I'll find it. Maybe it's under rules and settings here now. Alright, you know what? I'll find it. It's okay. Let's go ahead and start the career. We'll keep the salary cap turned on. Yeah, this first episode is going to be more of a setup thing before we actually do the simulation. As you can see, I have the music turned off. That way I don't get a copyright strike or anything like that. And there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our lines that we have here. Alright, so, the head coach can help. Would you like help keeping your lines up to date? The head coach will automatically update your lines after injuries, trades, and other events. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we try that? Alright, so, line 1 we have William Nylander, John Tavares, and Mitch Marner. Line 2 is Kapanen, Matthews, and Johnson. And line 3 we've got Pontus Aberg, Alexander Kerfoot, Zach Hyman. Line 4 is Garrett Wilson, Nick Shore, and Jason Spezza. Okay? And on defense, we've got Morgan Riley, Tyson Berry. Very good. Second pairing is Dermott and Muzzin, and then third pairing is Harper and Cody Ceci. All right, and I did not check the goalies, did I? No, I did not. All right. What do our goalies look like? We got Frederick Anderson as the starter and Michael Neuwirth as the backup. Okay. And okay, now this is new here. Find trade. So what you can do with this is you can use this to if you want to trade away someone off your team, you can use this to use this feature right here. Then you click add asset beside someone's name. So if, say, I wanted to trade, well, not that I would actually do this, but let's say I wanted to trade Austin Matthews, okay? So I would press the X button here on my PlayStation controller, where his name is. All right, there, that is highlighted. Now, triangle button, find trade, no trades found. Please select a different asset or change your trade block to find a trade. Okay, so we would have to update our trading block, it looks like. Let's see what do we have on our trading block right now. We have Hutchinson, our first round pick in 2021, and Timashov. So let's take that off. And no, we don't want that. And we'll put Austin Matthews on there, okay? Alright, so now let's go back and let's go back to Trade Finder here, and let's see here. No trades found. Okay, maybe if we did this, no trades available even with an open user trade block. Okay, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want Austin. Well, you know what? This actually makes sense. I mean, it is the beginning of the season. Probably nobody ever trades at the beginning of the season here. And alright, so let's remove the asset and let's go to defenseman here. We have this Schmaltz guy on our minor league team here. What's his first name? Okay, it's Jordan Schmaltz. Okay, but I don't really want him, so let's see if we can find a trade for him. Okay, we have 4 offers here. We can trade to Calgary for a couple of picks. We can trade to Florida for a couple of picks. We can trade to San Jose for a couple of picks, or we can trade him to the Golden Knights for a couple of picks. Alright, well, we're not going to actually make any trades right now, okay? So what we'll do is, let's see, go to trade block. Alright, let's take Austin Matthews off of the trade block. Yeah, don't worry, folks, we're not actually going to trade Austin Matthews, okay? I was just using that as an example. So don't worry, Austin Matthews will be a Toronto Maple Leaf for the duration of this franchise mode. I can guarantee you that right now. Alright, so now we go to free agents, and we find a couple of interesting free agents here. We've got Joe Thornton at the top of the list, and then there's Patrick Marleau right there. Thornton would be pretty good. I mean, he would be a big help for our team, but the thing is, our team, we've got a lot of young players on there. Having Joe Thornton on there would kind of upset the balance, so I don't really want to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will advance the day. Salary cap for the upcoming season will be as follows: maximum salary cap $81.5 million, maximum $60.2. All right, and then sum the day one more time, and there we go. All right, so that is going to do it for this introductory episode, if you want to call it that. We will start the sim in our next episode here with the preseason. See you then.